here in Greece. Welcome to the Rally of the Gods. So we just finished the PET for Acropolis, Greece WRC round. Got a good feel of what the stages will be like today. It's very rocky, some very compact, rough areas with also sandy and rutted areas. So it's gonna be a tricky rally, just keeping the car on the road, don't get flats. Yeah, we ended on a really good step. We made some big headway with the Lancia, so I feel really good in the car. And yeah, now we got a 3-hour drive on our way to the hotel for a 3-day recce. It's gonna be a couple long days. We go until 7 p.m. tonight, but I'm excited. It'll be good to see the roads. Come check this out. We got a freaking fanny pack, obviously. Backpack, just some random stuff, motor oil, Alex's little, I don't know, lap thing so he can write. We've got a cooler with just like food and random stuff in there. In the back we have a spare tire, fuel, tools, bunch of different things to work on stuff. In here we've got just like a normal thing to hold some stuff, racing seats, steering wheel, tape steering wheel, and then all of these things are kind of like a Monet, so they're more old school, but this is how we tell the distances for everything. So everything on Alex's side I don't use, he uses that. Everything on my side I use during recce to figure out our distance to turns and, you know, how much longer we have in the stage. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. This is also a cool little feature. So we can only do 80 kph in the stage, and that little thing will tell you and beep when you're at 80 kph. So, and we have like headsets on, so it's not super loud, but it's noticeable. Whereas in the US, like we use a phone and it's just absolutely obnoxious. So that's a pretty good idea there. But yeah, first ever recce, WRC recce sticker, dude. How did the first two stages?
Yeah, they are classics. You know, Backroads, the first stage of the loop, is such a great stage. It's featured in video games and all that, so it'll be challenging. It's now already down to the bedrock, so more rough stuff will come up, but also the grip will be very high, which will be a challenge on the tires. So we're a little bit higher altitude on this particular section of the rally, so the temperature a little lower, but it still will be difficult. This last stage features hairpin after hairpin after hairpin going uphill, so it's an extra challenge for tires, drivetrains and everything. But hey, it's the Acropolis rally. What do you expect?
Stage 1 is okay. It's not bad.
Right.
But stage 2 is...
yeah, brutal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
καημένη. Κύριε των δυνάμεων, τύχρος το η καημένη. Μου είπε δυο γλυκόλογα θέλει να κεράσει. Μια βανίλια παγωτό και γλυκό κεράσι.
Day 3? No, 2.
Day 2.
Yeah. Watching the rally currently at breakfast. It's weird going so far behind in the group, but yeah, feel good today. Pretty tired to be honest, but it's gonna be the longest day of the rally. After the super special, we had a 15-minute service and then transited to the port. Every car went on a boat and got brought up to the northern part of the island and or northern part of Greece. And got unloaded this morning. About to head to Park Fermé and get the day started.
First loop of Acropolis WRC is done, and what can I say? Welcome back to WRC. It's been a challenging morning. The stages are totally destroyed already. This last one here, we have to do it again, so it's gonna be a big challenge. It's got ruts and rocks and everything. We had a puncture on the last stage, nearly 3Ks from the end, but we just drove on it, although it was the worst part of the stage, and probably lost about 30 seconds.
Like, cause turn in is okay and the car gets rotated early, but I have to rotate the car early because, or else I'm like this on the exit. So I have to come in and get a slide, and then, but then on the exit,
that's
it just,
why we kill the tire also because we have a lot of flat road.
Yeah.
Day.
Got done the second to last stage. Noticed that tire was leaking. We tried to fix it with a fix-a-flat and it didn't work. The right tire was delaminated in a spot. We had a puncture as a spare from the stage before. We had another tire that was delaminated as a spare that was worse than the one on the car. So we did the last stage, and the first K, the right rear that was delaminated, punctured. And in the rules, you can't drive back on a rim, and we had an hour drive back. So we limped it through the stage. That tire came apart and destroyed a bunch of shit. And then this tire managed to hold just enough air. We filled it up after the stage, and we made it back on the other delaminated tire we had. So, and then this tire is also cooked.
Safe to say the hardest day of rally you've ever experienced?
Yeah. I don't know how the other guys kept tires on the cars, but bravo. Alright, day 2 in Greece. Had a rough start to the morning. Pretty long, sketchy stage to start off with, really rough beginning, and then a really high exposure ending to the stage, and we ended up having 2 valve stem failures. So I don't know if the tires just got too hot and the rubber cracked around the valve stem. So we had 2 flats at the end of that, had to use both of our spares, and basically just had to manage the tires for 3 more stages, which is not easy here. So yeah, I mean, we made it to service and we got 2 more stages for the rest of the day, and they're reruns, so we'll look at notes now and try and go put in some good times.
Γέμισε το σπίτι μου και η καρδιά μου μάστερα. Βγήκαμε και με θυμίο μια φωτογραφία στο Χατζικυριάκιο μέσα στην πλατεία.
A little better, Fred. Getting a little
Nothing to say. I talk with the old man, not with you.
You are, you give us an idea of what the vibe is in service, so it's good to use you as a sensor.
Fred is a good sensor.
It's a good sensor.
When he's laughing and making joke, is that everything is okay?
Yeah, final day. Shortest day on the rally, gonna feel like the longest day. I'm totally beat.
Got in my crate.
But I think there is a problem with radiator because we get out and we see it leaking. Yeah.
What happened?
A bit of an issue today on the first stage of day 4 here at WRC Acropolis. Unfortunately, we had an off. A bit unfortunate, I'd say, that into a narrow, tight corner, and the front right just caught the deep rut, and the speed was a little bit higher, and was enough force to just initiate a roll. So it's one of those things that yeah, what do you do? But the lucky thing is that we're both okay, and the car does have some damage, but it's not substantial. I think the roll cage is fine. So, yeah.
On to Finland.
Yeah, on to Finland.
Γνωριστήκαμε κι άρχισε φοβέρες. Μου κάνε και μια σκηνή.